Hello and welcome to yet another question on probability. Now this question is different from the other questions that we have done in other videos. This question, instead of giving us probability, is giving us odds. This is giving us odds. Odds, what are odds? Odds are the ratio of favorable to unfavorable outcomes. Odds is the ratio of favorable outcome to unfavorable outcome. For example, let us say someone comes us and says that there is a 1 out of 5 chance. 1 out of 5 chance. That is, he is saying probability of winning a match is 1 out of 5. Then how will we express this in terms of odds? 1 out of 5. Probability of winning is 1 out of 5. So I'll be winning one match and then there'll be 4 losses. So how do we express this in odds? Odds in favor. 1:4. Now probability of winning was 1 upon 5. That is, I would win 1 out of 5 games. So in all there will be 5 games, of which 1 I will be winning, and so 4 I will be losing. So odds in favor are 1:4. That is, I will be winning 1 to 4 losses. Now if we express this in odds against, if we express as odds against, then we will be writing unfavorable events first. So it will become 4:1. Loss is to win. So odds against are 4:1. From the same very same question, probability of winning is 1 out of 5. We have odds of 1:4. We have odds of 4:1. 1:4 is favorable. 4:1 is against. So this is how we express odds. Now let us take first case. In a race of 4 horses, namely A, B, C, D, odds in favor are 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5 respectively. So what is happening in case of A? If I talk only of A, odds in favor of A are 1:2. So this is win and this is loss. So now I ask, what is the probability of A winning it? So odds are 1:2, so meaning there will be 3 games in all, of which everybody is expecting that he will be winning 1. So when odds in favor of A are given as 1:2, probability of A winning is 1 upon 3. Now can we have similarly probability of B winning from this question? Odds are 1:3. So it will be 1 out of 4 games. 1 win and 3 losses. So 1 out of these 4 will be win probability. What is probability of C winning? 1 win and 4 losses. So probability will be 1 out of 5, and probability of D winning that race would be 1 out of 6. So this is how we convert odds into probability. What are odds? Odds are ratios of favorable to unfavorable chances, favorable to unfavorable outcomes. Remember, probability is, what is probability? Probability is ratio of favorable outcomes to total outcomes, while odds are ratio of favorable outcomes to unfavorable outcomes. If we convert this formula, it will be favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. How many total? Some favorable plus some unfavorable outcomes. So what are odds? Odds are favorable to unfavorable while probability is favorable to total. And total, of course, are favorable plus unfavorable. So once again, if odds in favor are 4:3, meaning odds in favor are 4:3, meaning 4 favorable and 3 unfavorable. What will be the probability in this case? Probability in this case will be 4 favorable upon total outcomes, favorable plus unfavorable, 4 plus 3. This is how we can convert any odds into probability. Now before we proceed further, let us take a couple of very small tiny questions of converting odds into probability and probability into odds. Here we have, we'll change the color to keep it separate. Odds in favor are 3:5. Find probability. Now odds are 3:5. 3:5 are odds. So probability will be 3 upon 3 plus 5, making it 3 by 8. Odds in favor are 3:5. Find probability of winning. Now have a look at this once again. Almost similar questions. Question. Odds in favor are 3:5. Find probability of not winning. Not winning, or we can call it losing. Now the odds are given in favor, while the probability is required in unfavorable, losing, not winning. So odds in favor are 3:5. What is this? Favorable upon unfavorable, just for our reference. Now they are asking probability of not winning or losing. So what will be the probability in this case? Losing. Winning is 3, so losing will be 5. Not winning, 5. Out of total, 5 plus 3, making it 5 by 8. Now if we have a look at these two, probability of winning is 3 by 8, which obviously means probability of losing is, probability of not winning is 5 by 8. So odds can be expressed in either ways, favorable or unfavorable, and probability can be converted into favorable or unfavorable. Let us say we have another question where it says odds against are 2:3. What is probability of winning? Now odds against are 2:3. What is the probability of winning? Odds against are 2:3. Against, losing and winning. These are against odds. So it will be losing and winning. So if odds against are 2:3, what is the probability of winning? Now remember, they are asking for probability of winning. It will be win. How many wins? 3. Upon, against and favorable. Favorable and against. So it will be 3 plus 2. That is 3 out of 5. Now it is very simple. If we see, there will be total of 5 games, of which 3 I will be winning, 2 I will be losing. So probability of winning would be 3 by 5, probability of losing would be 2 by 5. We'll take one last question on converting these odds into probability and all, and then we'll move on to solving the question that we have. So probability of winning is 2 by 5. What are odds in favor and against? odds in favor. Now 2 by 5, probability of winning is 2 by 5. What do we mean by probability of 2 by 5? There will be 5 games and I'll be winning 2 of those. And we are talking in favor. So I'll be winning 2 of those. Now out of 5, if I am winning 2, how many I'll be losing? 3. So these become odds in favor. Now next we need to mention these odds in terms of against. Now out of these 5 games, I am winning 2. So I am winning 2 out of 5. So how many am I losing? 3 I am losing. And now I need to express them in against. So I'll be saying how many am I losing? 3. So if I'm losing 3, I'll be winning 2. Remember, odds in favor are favor to unfavorable or winning to losing. And against will be unfavorable to favorable or losing to winning. These are odds. This is how we convert probability to odds or odds to probability. Now let us have a look at our question. What does the question say? In a race of 4 horses, namely A, B, C and D, odds are these. Assuming that a dead heat is impossible, find the chance that one of them will win the race. Dead heat is impossible. Dead heat is impossible meaning it cannot be a tie. No 2, 3, 4 horses can come at first spot. So there will be definitely one and only one winner. So they are saying what is the probability that either of these, that is A or B or C or D, will win the race. Now when they are saying dead heat is impossible, they are saying that the question or the experiment is mutually exclusive. It is just not possible that A is winning at the same time B is winning. A is winning at the same time C is winning, or any other combination. So dead heat is impossible, meaning that it is just not possible that 2 of them will win the race. That means only one of them will win the race. So it is a case of mutually exclusive outcomes. Outcomes will be mutually exclusive. Remember what was the formula for mutually exclusive? It was PA plus P, B plus P, C plus P, D. Probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C plus probability of D. And no minus terms. Remember, A and B, A and C, no such things, because it is a case of mutually exclusive. It is just not possible to have common. So what is probability of A? Here you see 1 by 3. Odds are 1 is to 2. So it will be 1 upon 1 plus 2, that is 1 by 3. For B it is 1 is to 3. So it will be 1 upon 1 plus 3, that is 4. So probability is A is 1 by 3, B is 1 by 4, 1 by 5 and 1 by 6. So these are our probabilities. Now you can go ahead and solve them. You can go ahead and take the LCM. So LCM would be 60, making it 20 plus 15 plus 12 plus 10. So this is 35, 45, 47, 57. 57 out of 60. What is the chance that one of these will win? It is 57 by 60. So once again we see that these odds could be confusing, but if we could convert these odds into probability, then this question becomes a straightforward question. This question was a straightforward addition rule question of mutually exclusive outcomes. And here, how do we convert odds into probability or probability into odds? Odds 1 is to 2, probability will be 1 upon 3. Odds 1 is to 5, probability will be 1 upon 6. And remember, these are odds in favor. So probability of winning will be 1 by 6. Probability of losing will be 5 by 6. Right? Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Here are some cards related to the video you just watched. Feel free to browse across them and do leave your comments and suggestions. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already subscribed. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.